Hello, I'm making a video on how to use AI for marketing. This is an introductory presentation, so not very advanced. I will try to present some facts about how to use AI for marketing purposes. Okay, there are multiple tools that are based on AI. For example, ChatGPT is known as an AI which is very popular. You can use it at that link, chat.openai.com. To generate images, you could use Midjourney. There are also PowerPoint generators. I won't link to them because they tend to be more than one, and perhaps in 1 year it will not be the one which I link to right now. So ChatGPT will likely be on the market 1 year from now, but perhaps if I link to a PowerPoint AI generator, it might not be the most popular one in 1 year, so I'm linking to the Google search. What are AI integrations? So, okay, you can use ChatGPT to generate like a summary or to help you with the text and so on. But what if you want to do 100 text or 1000? For that, you need API integrations. API means it's sort of a connection between ChatGPT and something like an Excel file or a website or a server, whatever, and you are connecting ChatGPT directly to the website, and you can produce a lot of content programmatically. So you tell him, okay, I want to do A, B, C, D until Z, and it will help you with that. About videos using AI, they are trying to make it. There are some solutions, but right now it's very incipient. It's better than 1 year before, but it will likely be even better in the following year. So right now, we mostly for text and images, and you can use it perhaps for presentations. I'll present some other uses later on in the presentation. And for API, to generate multiple text, multiple images, and so on, you can use an API. Why should you use AI? The most important reason, it will likely increase productivity. So if you use AI for text, for images, and so on, and those are used in your task, you can improve your productivity. One thing to remember is, in my opinion, and also Beverly Sills, is that there are no shortcuts to any place worth going. So, okay, you can use AI to summarize a book, but that's not the purpose. You should still read books, perhaps not that specific one, but okay. So you need the summary of a video. Okay, use AI, get the summary of a video in 20 seconds, but generally you should listen to podcasts and videos, because if you just read summaries, I don't think it's a good solution on the long run. So what's the IQ level of AI? There are multiple resources on this. It's not 100% exact, so there have been done more studies, not just one. The most optimistic studies tell it's very, very high IQ. There are some less optimistic which tell it's below 100, but I tend to favor it's more than 100. Let's put it like this. But of course, there is more than one study, and there are things to consider. This specific test, it's 126, or 124, and so on. Anyhow, generally AI is not. Most of the times it's at least 100. Let's put it like this. So whatever you ask him on a general niche subject, it should be answering pretty correctly. Okay, so let's say you want to use AI for SEO. Generally it ranks. That's a good part. It's so if you want to have a product description, meta description, blog posts, and so on, good. Okay, you want to create, how to choose what's best? ChatGPT 3.5, Bard AI from Google, ChatGPT 4. For Romanian at least, I find that this is the order, ChatGPT 3.5. On the other hand, if I'm looking at Reddit, I read some threads on Reddit, they kept saying that ChatGPT 4 is much better than ChatGPT 3.5. So your mileage might vary. ChatGPT 4 should be much more advanced, much more advanced than ChatGPT 3.5, much more advanced. The thing is, I've tried to use it in Bing Chat, and I'm generally not satisfied with the results. Perhaps on chatgpt.openai.com you have to pay to use ChatGPT. I haven't done this, and perhaps that version could be better. But as far as I tested the one from Bing Chat, I'm not very happy with the results. Don't get me wrong, it's not that the results are wrong. It's just that I like ChatGPT 3.5 better than ChatGPT 4.0. Okay. The most important thing to learn: prompts. What are prompts? How to ask that ChatGPT. Generally on Google, you just type download Office, and it gives you the link to download Office. You type news from Chicago, and it gives you some news sources from Chicago. In ChatGPT, it's not that simple. You need to learn how to use prompts. I gave a resource to various ChatGPT prompts, and generally when you need a specific thing, ChatGPT prompts for real estate, and it gives you a list of real estate and so on. So that search, you complete it with whatever prompts you need and find some inspiration. You don't need to, so there are like lists with 100, 1000, most of them are useless. Generally, what you need to learn is how to create specific and very niche, very focused prompts, not journal prompts. So I told you, if I'm looking for how to do SEO, I'll get a list of SEOs. But with ChatGPT, okay, you'll give me something, but it's much better to ask, I want to find out a list of best SEOs doing technical SEO for advanced websites in e-commerce on Shopify. If I type this, I will likely get better results on ChatGPT. Also, as for large data, if you want to have a list of 20 items, don't ask, give me a list of 20 items. Give me a list of 50 items. At some point, the results will not be good. Don't worry. Just keep asking for 50 results, and you should make the list smaller, not ChatGPT. If you need 5 items, ask for 50. If you need 20 items, again ask for 50. I haven't tried more than 50. I'm not sure what happens. Also use regenerate. Even if it gives you 50 and you only need 5, use regenerate button a few times. You should refine the results. Okay, there are more things to include, like what audience, perhaps age group, like what should be avoided, what kind of vocabulary. Always think, how can I improve the prompt? How can I get more specific results? Okay, there is these things called hallucinations. The thing is, when you ask ChatGPT, when you ask Google, if you ask for something that doesn't exist, sometimes it might give you some results, but generally it will give you, okay, I haven't found anything. It's what you wrote doesn't exist on the internet. ChatGPT might do this, but sometimes it can, okay, I will say something even if I don't have a specific thing to say. These are called hallucinations, and you should be aware that they exist, that this might happen to ChatGPT. Images. Okay, there are some solutions to use images for fun. I gave in here some examples. There are some solutions to use PowerPoint presentation, but you should be aware that for images, there are some issues with copyright. So if you use one image and you use it for one social media post or whatever, you might not have an issue with this. But if you use a tool like one of these, like dall-e, Midjourney, whatever, you might run into issues if you use it. Okay, I will generate 1000 images for my website. I will base my whole social media strategy on images generated with AI. You might not get into trouble, you might get, but I wouldn't risk it. Adobe's Firefly might be a more safe solution for this because they tend to use images from their own database. So they have a database of images, they train their model on that database, so it's likely you won't get into this kind of trouble. There are some tools for check spelling for various. Grammarly is for browser and Office. Language tool is for browser. Office, okay, and it's clear what it's used for. Google Docs just for Google Docs. There are some various other tools, like a huge. Personally, when I have a dream, I write it in English and I use a tool to interpret my dream. There is a tool that interprets your dream. It tells you about your dream, significance, and so on. You should have a look just to have an idea on what you can do with artificial intelligence. It's not just ChatGPT. There are other solutions. Okay. Browser plugins. Okay. If you want to get used to use ChatGPT when you search, consider adding an extension for Chrome to help you with that. There are extensions which can help you summarize videos on YouTube, whatever, based on transcript. So they will not watch the video, they will use the transcript and so on. My personal conclusion is avoid relying 100% on content generated by AI, but use it for help. So get inspiration from it. If you want to use images generated by AI, there might be some copyright issues. And my tip to you, use tools like this to get used to prompts. It's very beneficial to start to try and understand, okay, if I'm writing like this, I will get this kind of results. And try to use it when you actually need. Okay, I want to get a list of top 10 whatever. Could I use AI for this? And if you start thinking like this, you will get better ideas for the future. That was it. Thank you.